A herd of antelopes immediately fled in fear when, from a distance, a large figure resembling a lion appeared, racing toward them. Some of the antelopes might have felt puzzled by the figure chasing them. Throughout their lives, they had never seen a creature with such stripes. Their minds might have imagined a lion or even a leopard, but with a vastly different appearance. All they could do was swallow their confusion and run for their lives. After all, that unfamiliar figure had already shown itself to be a very dangerous threat. The confusion experienced by other animals such as zebras, warthogs, wild buffalo, or even cheetahs was evident upon the arrival of this uninvited guest that endangered their lives. That figure was neither a hybrid lion nor a leopard, let alone a cheetah. It was, in fact, a tiger, now a new arrival on the African continent. The African tiger is ready to compete with the lion as the king of the jungle on the African continent. But how could there be tigers in Africa? Tigers are big cats that have only ever lived in Asia. It all began back in the 1980s, when a wildlife filmmaker named John Varty traveled to India to observe Bengal tigers in the wild. After spending several days exploring Banhavgarh and Kanha national parks, he saw only a few tigers. Naturally, he was dissatisfied with the experience. In contrast, during his time in Africa, he could easily spot a variety of wildlife in their natural habitat. This disparity troubled him deeply. John Varty grew increasingly fascinated with tigers and started researching their condition in their natural Asian forests. In his view, tigers were under immense pressure and facing the very real threat of extinction if left to survive as they were in Asia. Shrinking forests prevented tigers from thriving, which sparked a radical and extraordinary idea in John's mind. He wanted to relocate Asian tigers to Africa. He believed that tigers would have a better chance of survival on the African continent. However, as a seasoned documentarian who understood the complexities of the situation, John knew this couldn't be done easily. It would take immense effort and a significant investment to relocate the king of the Asian jungle to the home of Africa's king of the wilderness. Around the year 2000, John Varty began bringing his audacious idea to life. He prepared an 8,000-hectare plot of land in South Africa and named it Tiger Canyon. The area included designated zones for humans and free-roaming wildlife, surrounded by fences to enclose the region. Within this sanctuary, a variety of African wildlife thrived, including the fastest runner, the cheetah, the original king of the jungle, the lion, and other predators. The environment in Tiger Canyon was carefully designed to provide a comfortable habitat for the tigers. Once the sanctuary was ready, John acquired 2 tiger cubs from a breeding facility in Canada. These Bengal tiger cubs were just 7 months old when they were relocated. Unfortunately, they couldn't be released into their new home right away. Since birth, both cubs had been raised in captivity and had never experienced the wild. Patiently, John and his team began teaching the young tigers essential survival skills. They trained them to adapt to freedom, recognize other animals, and, most importantly, hunt prey to survive in their new environment. Do you agree with the project of relocating tigers to Africa? Share your thoughts in the comments below.